Now the third fossa is Pterygoopalatine fossa, and we already discussed first from top inferior temporal fossa we have temporal fossa, then we discussed the infratemporal fossa, we had the infratemporal piece, they are division of temporal and infratemporal fossa. Then we already discussed three walls in infratemporal fossa and two connection, but now we have infratemporal Pterygoopalatine fossa. This is the Pterygoopalatine fossa which we show. This is Pterygoopalatine fossa. Now they have connection. Okay, they have boundaries. This one here is anterior, like here is the zygomatic bone. This is the posterior connection. This is the interior connection. This is the they are in medially. Here is medial connection. This is the roof, and this is the connection is a sorry, this is the floor, and this is the roof. Okay, which this is the lateral surface which where is located is a lateral, and lateral we know lateral is located of this is infratemporal fossa. There is infratemporal fossa is located. Okay, now we will see here right here is a boundaries. Okay, boundaries connection. First interior connection with what? Interior, or you can say interior wall. Okay, interior of Pterygoopalatine fossa we have located maxillary protuberance of zygomatic bone. Okay, next posteriorly. This is the posterior of Pterygoopalatine fossa which I told. Posterior we have location of posterior we have location of the this is the pterygoid process of the sphenoid bone. Pterygoid process or processus pterygoidus of os sphenoidale or sphenoid bone. Sphenoid bone. Okay, posterior this is located. Now we will go into the second medially. Third medially they have connection. What we have immediately, do you remember? This is the perpendicular plate of palatine bone. Medially located perpendicular plate of palatine bone. Perpendicular plate of palatine bone is medially. This is a medially, the red one is a middle boundary of or middle wall of the Pterygoopalatine fossa. Okay, we discuss interior we maxillary protuberance of the zygomatic bone, posterior we have pterygoid process of the sphenoid bone, and medially we have perpendicular plate of palatine bone. Okay, and laterally this is the lateral which is location there. This is laterally we have, you can say, infratemporal fossa, which we discussed in last class. Laterally we have infratemporal fossa, and upper roof we have this, this is the greater wing of a sphenoid bone. Roof we have connection, greater wing of a sphenoid bone. Okay, and floor have connection. Here is the palatine bone is location. This is the location of palatine bone. Okay, floor we have palatine bone. Again we will discuss the walls or boundaries of the Pterygoopalatine fossa. Okay, this is the location of Pterygoopalatine. Interior we have location of the zygomatic bone, and if they are facing the zygomatic bone by maxillary protuberance side, and the posterior they are location with the Pterygoopalatine pterygoid process of the sphenoid bone. medially they are location, medially they faces the perpendicular plate of the palatine bone. Okay, roof, they laterally we have infratemporal fossa located. Roof, they have connection with the greater wing, which the location, this is the greater wing of a sphenoid bone. And floor, they are have palatine bone, which we located in here in the oral cavity. Okay, these are the boundaries connection with the of pterygopalatine fossa: anterior, posterior, medially, laterally, and the roof and floor. Okay, so they have 5 to 6 foramina, 5 to 6 foramina. Okay, in pterygopalatine fossa. Okay, the first one we have pterygomaxillary fissure. Pterygomaxillary fissure opening in pterygomaxillary fissure opening in infratemporal fossa. Okay, this is the first connection or first opening. Okay, this is the first connection, first opening. Second we have round foramina. This is only in the pterygopalatine fossa. Okay, round foramina. This is a connection, 5 to 6 foramens. Round foramina open in medial cranial fossa. Medial cranial fossa. Okay, then third we have inferior orbital fissure, which are located in the orbital cavity. Inferior orbital fissure. Inferior orbital fissure are opening in the orbital cavity. This is the third foramina. I need to write because we need to write the other three connection. Okay, foramens. First, sorry, I will write this because we already know about the skull. I need to write here. Okay, the fourth one we have pterygopalatine foramina. These are inside in the palatine fossa. Ptergopalatine foramina, which are opening in the nasal cavity. Opening in the nasal cavity. Okay, then we have fifth one we have greater and lesser palatine foramina, which are opening in the oral cavity. And the sixth one, sometime 5 or 6, sixth one is a pterygoid canal, which are open in the nasopharynx. Okay, opening in the nasopharynx. These are the 5 to 6 foramina in the pterygopalatine fossa. Okay, first we discussed boundaries or wall of the pterygopalatine fossa. Now this is the 5 to 6 foramina are opening into the pterygopalatine fossa. First one is a pterygomaxillary fissure, and pterygomaxillary fissure are open in the infratemporal fossa. Okay, round foramina which are located inside the internal skull. There is a connection with the means round foramina connection in the medial cranial fossa. And third one we have inferior orbital fissure, which are located in the orbit. They have connection with the orbit. Okay, this is also foramina connection. Fourth one we have pterygopalatine foramen, which are a connection with the nasal cavity. Fifth one we have greater and lesser palatine foramen, which are located in the pyramid process of the palatine bone, they are connection with the or opening, they are opening into the oral cavity. And sixth one is the pterygoid canal, which are the located in the base of the pterygoid process of the sphenoid bone. They have connection, are opening into the nasopharynx. These are the 5 to 6 opening which are in the pterygopalatine fossa. Okay, thank you for